Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 8 game on El Haluf, and I am driving the British Tier 8 tank destroyer, the Charioteer. If you're new here, hey, welcome. Perhaps you've not seen me driving one of my favorite tanks here, but hey, this is a nice, doozy little match right here. So, Charioteer, mostly notable for being a very fast, flexible tank destroyer. Although it doesn't have a lot of gun ascension or gun depression, it does have a full turret, and it does get a slightly modified version of the British L7A1 105mm tank gun. One of its best things is that it gets these HESH rounds, and, well, 220mm of penetration for 480 average alpha damage. Yes, that was a bit of a low roll. It means that smacking things like light tanks with it tends to leave them kind of wishing they hadn't driven in front of you. So this tank can be remarkably quick. You can see it's got a decent reverse speed of up to 20 kilometers an hour. Maximum forward speed of 52 kilometers an hour. It's actually a Cromwell hull this gun is sitting on. So at Tier 8 it effectively has no real armor, but this gun can cut through even the most heavily armored targets relatively easily. So this match, I've been looking at my team and I've noticed there's a lot of tanks. We have a lot of heavy tanks, so I've decided I'm going to stay away from our heavy tank corner because simply they don't need me there. Instead, I'm going to cover their flank against potential flankers. For example, this ELC, who I'm going to take a blind shot on. Here, it doesn't go in, but he doesn't spot me. So once I figure that out, I put myself back out in position here. So you can see him coming back up. Try to line up the shot, but gun depression's betraying me a bit here, and yeah, that was never going to hit anything. And that time he does spot me, so I duck back into cover. Stay hidden. There's no artillery in this particular match. But there is some pretty big tank destroyers I don't really want to mess with. Once I'm no longer spotted though, I pop back out in my little position here, because there was a T-150 down there. And the T-150 is a pretty tough tank, but he doesn't have enough armor to really halt these shells. There he is. Yeah, that's almost half his health. With one shot, and because he's a Russian heavy tank in the RHQ range, he does not spot me. Come back up looking for another shot. Other people start putting hits into him, so there's not a lot left when I put the shot in to finish him off. And again, he doesn't spot me, so again, I come back up. Really want a shot on that ELC, but by now he's probably long gone. I continue covering my heavy tank's flank. I just gotta keep him from coming around here. Ball monitoring what's going on up on the other flank. Yeah, a little bit boring right here right now, but then I see, hey, there's a bulldog in the middle. The guy I shot earlier. He's moved back over there trying to spot. Yeah, there's a very tips and marginal shot right here. He disappears and decides to take a guess shot. Fire, kills a building. So I'm looking, I wonder what he's doing now when I see a tree fall. Yeah, he's getting out of there as quick as he can. He saw that shot go by and went, no, I'm not interested in staying up there if someone's shooting at me. Can't really blame him for that. Fortunately, while that was going on, yeah, my heavy tanks look like they're starting to get schooled. So I move this way. I can see that a Reims-Borsig Waffenträger has, moving up to try to do the exact same thing. Now the Hellcat's running away, and I can't entirely blame him why. You'll see why in just a moment. First I come up here, I'm like, oh, T-20 HTC, that's going to be a tricky target, but I don't want to stay out here too long. I pop out, try to put a shot into his gun mantlet. It doesn't work. And that's when I see two Super Pershings, platoon, moving down the flank. It could be ugly. So come out, put a shot in, start picking on the Reims-Borsig Waffenträger, which I can't kind of blame him for. He's way more exposed right now. Trying to put the Super Pershing out. The Super Pershing, unfortunately, now has gotten all the way around the side. They're both shooting the Reims-Borsig, and yeah, he kills one. I move to try and intercept the other one, but he's going to get a shot at Borsig before I can get there. So, oh well. Borsig's down. Now there's Super Pershing. The Super Pershing has gotten himself all down. It's not until I get here does. It's a hold down position. I don't really want to fight a Super Pershing. It's hold down, so I call for help. Bulldog comes rushing to try and help out. Until take the shot, whiff, miss. I really just want to get all the enemy tanks on one side of me again, so I go this way. Bulldog is doing a good job keeping the Super Pershing distracted. He's taking some pretty severe damage, though. I'm thinking about swooping around, going, oh, no, I gotta protect my Dicker Max buddy from this T-37. Come around, line up the shot. Dicker Max handles the problem. Cool. Alright. That means... Yeah, okay, our T-37 looks like he's thinking about going down after the Super Pershing. So I think it looks like I'm coming off this way. Do a full reverse, trying myself enough time to get my turret turned around. Our T-37 starts putting hits in. Bulldog's going in, so I say, alright, it's time. There goes our T-37, he's looking this way, he's turning on the Bulldog. Then he sees me coming and goes, oh, I don't really want to have that guy on my side. Puts in a pretty good hit on me, but mobility of the Charioteer means I get around his side. Probably gonna take another hit here. Oh, he missed. And he goes down, and ooh, okay, ISU-152 just killed him. I need to get out of here. If the ISU-152 can kill the Bulldog, that means he can also probably kill me. Fortunately, I should be off the radar at this point, so I race to try and help out my heavy tanks. The Charioteer is pretty quick, but it doesn't do so well on hills. You can see how much I've slowed down trying to come up here and get behind this IS-3A. Unfortunately, despite my best efforts, I'm just not going to get there in time. Churchill's taken. Both the Churchill and the 112 are taken out. But this guy's a one-shot, very low health, looking the other way. And I pull a snapshot, which is kind of dangerous to do with this gun. It's not really a good snapshot gun. Take him out. Now, only one ally left at Dicker Max. I see he's being threatened by ISU-122. He gets a good hit in. The ISU has the hit points, and he takes him down. I go looking for the shot here. Briefly have it. Pull the trigger, get lucky. Put a big hit into the ISU-122. He is now a definite one-shot for my gun. But it's now just me alone. I got 3 enemies, including a never spotted KV-2 and a never spotted ISU-152. 2 of these tanks could one-shot. Those tanks could easily one-shot me. So I'm going to come down here, though. I have to try and deal with the ISU. I know where he is. Oop. There's the KV-2. Hopefully it doesn't spot me. Oh, well, I'm probably spotted now. There's the 122S. But he's got looking the wrong way, and the gun's going to troll me by missing on the first shot. But he just doesn't have the mobility, and I've got this lovely turret. My gun can stay on him while I work to stay on his flank. Cool. Alright. 2 enemies left. Alright. Pretty sure I'm off the radar again. Reverse direction again. I'm going to go and pick on that KV-2. Try and hopefully kill him before the ISU is able to catch up. Because the ISU's gun, at least one of those guns, really can end my tank in an instant. Chat's got some arguing going on. I'm not sure who's more salty at this point, but you know. So here, KV-2, there you are. Alright. Put a nice big hit into him. Load some hash because reasons. I think that might have actually been a mistake on my part. And because of that, I shoot him in the gun. I think I might have broken his gun, but it doesn't do any damage because it acts as spaced armor against hash. I'm trying to get behind cover to reload, and I'm sitting here going, oh, I don't really want to... Oh, there's a dead Hellcat here, and it's being awkward. Gun needs to aim to get hits. Alright, I'll try and shoot through the track here, but of course that doesn't work. I pull back, and that's when something tells me it's time to get out of here. It's just, I've been here too long. So I turn, I start to run, and now that I start to run, the ISU pops the mini-map. I go, oh, that could be really, really bad. Oh, thank heavens. Okay, he missed. That's why I realized, wait, he's got like a 13-second reload. Turn and go. Hi, friend. Ooh, lucky shot. Takes off his tracks and gives me the ability to zoom around behind him. And he doesn't do the smart thing. He doesn't get his back to the wall. Puts his back instead. I'm able to just blast myself to his back. And once again, Charioteer has a turret. I can do this all day, mate. All I do is try and kill you before the KV-2 gets here, and that's a very slow tank that's coming to back you up. Just gotta keep in my line of fire. Down he goes. Alright, should be KV-2 getting here any time now. Oh, there he is. And it's a big gun, but he doesn't have any gun depression, and down he goes. And chat goes wild. Let's take a look at the post-game stats of that one. Alright, so here are the post-game stats of the match you just looked at. And that was a pretty fantastic match for the Charioteer. It does help that it was top tier. But still, the sheer fragile nature of the Charioteer means that pretty much everything in that match could very, very easily pen it. Really, it's just you have to be very, very cautious with it. And recognize that while your gun will not be most accurate, it's got 0.35 accuracy. It does a very high rate of fire, and therefore very high DPM with its high damage and very, very high penetration rounds. Thanks to the fact that there was a cool event going on, got a huge amount of experience from that mastery badge and high caliber. Taking a look at the team stats, yeah, okay, maybe just a little bit of lifting there. But let's be honest, a big chunk of that was damage I did at the very, very end. I had to take 1,010 damage off of the ISU to take him out. I had to take almost 810, so that's just shy of half the damage I did. It was actually at the very end of the match on 2 full health enemy tanks. But still, good demonstration of the flexibility and firepower of the Charioteer. So, other notables, you can see our heavy tanks actually didn't too bad. That Bulldog, there he is, little Sista, very bold, very brave tanker, went out there, got 1,400 damage. It was still probably one of the very best light tanks in the game. Our 112 held solidly, Oni held solidly, did a good job. Even our IS-3A did a pretty good job. The Borisek did what he could. 1,100 damage is probably not what he was hoping for. But he did make the move into the right position. He just got caught out and was prioritized by the 2 Super Persians, which is the reason why I think he didn't have as good games. Other teams, T-20 HTC, very troll, Tier 7 special tank destroyer. That IS-3A was having a great match before I finished them off. Super Persians had a pretty good match. T-29, a lot of their heavy tanks had a good match. That poor ISU, I don't know, he got 2 kill shots, but not a lot of damage. And just ended up being plain old outturned. Check out the damage on the ISU, 2,200. He definitely had an excellent match. Just fortunately for him, the no turret. That is the no turret and not quick enough to handle this quick-moving Charioteer. Finally, personal stats: 26 shots fired. I actually nearly completely emptied out my ammunition. 18 of those hit, so I was not shooting perhaps quite as well as I would have liked. For 14 pens, which is also surprising. Not only this gun carves through everything, but still managed a very, very nice damage total. I only managed to take 2 hits, which is good when you're a Charioteer because you don't have armor. Every time you take a hit, you're just trading away hit points. Traveled almost 3¼ kilometers. Made 60,000 credits because it was pretty awesome for that. And even after firing a couple of hesh rounds, I still managed to drive away with a 12,000, almost 13,000 credit profit. But really the big thing here is that with a premium account, on a triple event weekend, plus my mission, because there's a British a specialty for British going on, I drove away having gotten almost 7,000 XP for my crew, and an additional 350 experience. I hope you all enjoyed watching that match. Good game, and good night.